be our first time being on camera with Auntie Cleaster.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we wanted to take a couple of pictures. So that's what we got.
Mm-hmm.
You can see yourself, can't you? All right, so we're gonna start. All right. So tell us your name.
My name is Cleaster Gaines.
And where were you born and raised?
I was born in Holly Grove, Arkansas.
Wow. And didn't you guys, your dad had a whole bunch of land, right? Your dad had a whole bunch of land, didn't he?
Oh, had plantation. My dad's mother and father had a big plantation in Pine City.
How many acres? How many acres?
Oh God, I don't know how many acres, but my daddy told me that his kids would have 125 acres, each one of us.
Wow, and how many kids was it?
6.
Got it.
6 of us.
And when you were coming up in Arkansas, you say you went to school and then you didn't want to do like everybody else did, right?
My mother and father separated when I was about 8. Mother got married again. Our stepfather was good to us, but he didn't want us to go to school. I only went to school maybe one day out of the week. Because Dad would keep the boys with him. He said he had to cut wood for the winter. And Mom wouldn't let me go to school because I had to walk so far down the road to get the bus. About 4 miles.
Ooh, wee!
4 miles.
That is a walk, and even in the snow.
So Mama was afraid to let me go to school by myself. So I would cry. So when I got old enough to leave home, I couldn't see myself out there picking in the ground, chopping cotton, picking cotton. I never chopped cotton, picked cotton. I left home when I left Arkansas in 1946.
Wow.
I went north. That's where I got most of my training.
Oh yeah, where was that at, in Chicago?
Yeah, I left Little Rock, and I went to St. Louis, Missouri. And I met a young man named Nels Hawkins. He would drive from Fort Wayne, Indiana to St. Louis, Missouri every weekend.
Wow.
So one weekend he came, he said, "Baby, this is killing me." He said, "I'm gonna take you back with me." Was I glad?
Oh yeah.
So I went to Fort Wayne, Indiana, and his mother was the head cook at this restaurant. And she told me, she said, "You such a fast little girl. I'm gonna take you where I'm working." She was the head boss, and she said, "I'm gonna make you my salad girl." She taught me how to fix salad at that York Club. It was a big club.
Wow.
Had 7 waitresses.
Wow.
And I would get so busy until she would come out behind the counter over there where she cooked the steaks and everything. She would help me get my salads out to the girls. And she would tell, "She ain't got no motor. Y'all gotta wait until she get it together." And she would quiet them down. They come, "Clea, I need this, I need that." She said, "Stop it." She would holler at them, "Stop it." Give her time, she'll get them together.
And then you told me later on you did a lot of hair, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Was that in Chicago when you was doing hair?
I did hair in Chicago, I did hair in Wichita. My boyfriend was going out on me, and I was doing two ladies' hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I waited on him to come upstairs, and I took the hot colors and knocked a hole in his head, and I lost my business.
Oh.
I opened the door for him and had that hot curry line in my hand,
Mm-hmm.
and I hit him right in the head.
Uh-huh. You did?
So that was the end of our relationship.
I bet.
Got me a place of my own.
Mm-hmm.
From there.
I bet.
I mean, the gangbangers, that's what the gangbangers, they bought that house for little nothing.
All right. So who is that you holding a picture of? In that picture that you holding?
Who are we showing the picture of?
Yeah, who is that in the picture that you holding right now?
The family of your grandfather's brothers and sisters.
Oh yeah? I'm gonna zoom up on the picture now so that we can
We was
see.
at your grandfather's funeral on your daddy's side.
Oh yeah. And
We didn't know where he was.
do you remember the names of your siblings?
Yes.
Can you name them? Can you name the names of your siblings?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There, I was the oldest.
Okay.
Then there was MD, with the one with the hat on.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's OC,
Mm-hmm.
Arthur, the big one.
Mm-hmm.
And then Roosevelt.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got them all.
Yeah.
Did I get them all?
I think so. That's all.
Sarah,
Uh-huh.
Sarah the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. That it completed.
That was me. I'm gonna call the name of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's me
Mm-hmm.
and OC,
Mm-hmm.
Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
No,
MD.
wait, MD came. MD came next.
Mm-hmm.
MD was older than me.
Mm-hmm. 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 And then there's ML.
We was at his funeral.
Right.
We was all at his funeral.
Mm-hmm. So that's all the siblings' names. Oh yeah. You guys, look what clouds look like. Clouds don't look like this no more. We have. Look at that. This is Wichita, Kansas. WSU. Now, who is that you holding a picture of there?
Huh?
Who is that you holding a picture of there?
My aunties.
Oh yeah.
My mother's sister.
Mm-hmm.
She's the oldest one.
Mm-hmm. And she's on the left with the white.
On the right.
Oh, on the right.
Yeah.
She's not wearing a hat. Yeah.
Who's not wearing the hat? That's the baby sister down there at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
We was at her funeral.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
She's the baby.
And your auntie's the first one that taught you, that gave you your first job, right?
Yes. She said I was old enough to leave home. I was old enough to get me a job and go to work.
And,
So she got me a job.
mm-hmm.
And I was making $12.75 a week.
Wow.
She got me a place to stay, which room for $5. And she told me when I got paid to always pay my rent, buy my food, and then it saved my car fare. do that before I spend any of my money to pay all of my bills.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I did that
Mm-hmm.
down through the years. I never forgot that.
Mm-hmm.
When I got me a job, first thing I'd pay my rent, buy my groceries, and then I had 50 cents to buy me a dress so I could go out and pop. making $12.75 a week.
Wow. And how much was your rent?
My rent was $5 a week.
Wow. And that was in Arkansas?
Yes.
Okay.
That was in Arkansas.
And what years was that around?
That was around 1950.
Wow.
1950.
Amazing. Amazing. The picture that you holding. The picture that you holding. Who is that?
Oh, my grandmother,
Mm-hmm. And her name was?
Mary Daniel.
Oh yeah? That's who that is right there?
That's my mother's mother.
Oh,
Mary
wow.
Daniel.
Wow. And she was from? Arkansas?
Yeah, she
Mhm.
lived in Arkansas.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. And then how many kids did she have?
She had 3 girls and a boy,
Wow.
her grandmother.
Oh, wow. And then your mom's name is?
My mother's name,
Mm-hmm.
before she got married,
Mm-hmm.
Carrie Coates.
That's right. That's right. And she was from Arkansas as well, right?
Arkansas, yeah.
And then her husband.
My daddy,
Mm-hmm.
Mandy Lowery.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And he had how many? They had how many kids?
They had 6 kids.
Got it. Got it. Got it. And you were the only?
Daughter.
That's right. That's right. So it was all boys, and you were the only daughter. Yeah, that's great. All right.
I should take the glasses off.
You want the glasses off? We can take them off. We're filming now. I'm take the glasses off. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Here we go.
You messed my head. Is it filming?
Yeah, it's filming. It's not messed up.
Oh, it's filming?
It's filming. I can cut this out though. I can cut it out.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. So who's that picture you holding up of there?
I'm holding Amy's mother.
Annabelle, right? Annabelle, right?
Annabelle, right?
Uh-huh. And Annabelle, was she a Indian woman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you tell us about her father or her mother? Was they full-blooded Indian?
I think they adopted Annabelle.
Oh, because the Jordans, her father, they said used to ride a horse. That's what Daddy said.
So who?
Said that Annabelle's father used to ride a horse on the without a saddle.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm. And he said he had a feather in his head.
In his head.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
People back there in the country used to do.
Mm-hmm. But you told me before that somebody was full-blooded Indian. Who is that?
My daddy, our daddy.
Your daddy was full-blooded Indian. Okay. Okay, so we'll talk
And his
about
family.
Oh, yeah?
Which I never met my daddy's mother and father.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it.
My daddy was full-blooded.
You want to tell us about the story where Annabelle sent you for the poke salad?
Oh,
Yeah?
sent me after
The poke salad.
poke salad.
Mhm.
I was about 4 years old.
Mm.
Annabelle was fixing dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Mother was working in the field,
Mm-hmm.
and she would come back to the house
Mm.
and check on us. And Annabelle gave me this bucket to go and find her some pork salad to go in the greens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about 4 or 5 years old. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what I was looking for. I was just walking down through the field looking at the trees. That's all I know to look at. And I didn't know anything about the poke salad.
Yep.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So Mom came to the house and asked Annabelle where's Tree. I sent her to get me some poke salad. Mom said, poke salad? She don't know anything about poke salad. So Mom started looking for me and calling my name. And I started crying and telling Mom, here I am, Mom, here I am. That's all I can remember.
Yeah, and that's a story about Annabelle Jordan.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, we ready.
I was just a little girl when my brother left home.
Now, what's your brother's name?
M.L. Lowery.
Manny Lee Lowery.
Lowery. And I was just a little girl, and I used to call him Pimp. And I didn't know what a pimp was. And Pimp, he was a pimp. He was out there in the country, wearing bows in his lapel on his suit, wearing a wedding ring, in the country, flying a tractor, driving a tractor. Them women's kept him looking good. You see, he looked like he's sitting on a stump or something.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. With his hat all sitting back on his head.
Wow.
Married 7 times.
Wow.
Started going back over his wife.
Wow.
The one that would take him back. Love wine.
Oh, wow.
Hide the wine under the bed, under the mattress.
Wee.
At night when he would go home so he could have him some wine.
He sounds like a character.
And I don't know what happened to him and Annabelle.
What did he do for a profession?
Worked in the field.
Oh, yeah? He drove tractors?
He drove tractors. I never known him to chop cotton or anything. That was his. And when I lived in Chicago, I used to go home. He used to take me to his boss's office and say, "This is my sister. She lived in Chicago." He didn't want me to go nowhere without him. He would always come and pick me up when he heard about me being in town.
Oh, yeah?
He'd come and say, "Now, sister, you got to be very careful. You know, you got a shape and everything. You dress better than these women do." And that would get on my nerves. So he came by the house twice and got me. And I told my Amy, I said, tonight I'm not going any place with him. I'm not going with him and sit in his boss office and talk about what he did all day. So by that time I had got dressed, but he pulled up and he said, "Oh, your brother's here." I said, "What?" She said, "He's getting out the car." And I ran and got under the bed. And he just fell out laughing. I'm under the bed about to die. He come on and he said, "Hey, Pearl," he called her. Where's my sister?" She said, "You just missed her." "I just missed her. Where did she say she was going?" She said, "I don't know. She said she was going down to one of her friends' house." "You know which one?" She said, "No." And he sat there for about an hour.
Wow.
I'm under the bed, about to die, all dressed.
All right, Auntie Cleester Gaines. We are going to talk about Mr. Amos Lowery, who is your oldest nephew. Tell us about you and Mr. Amos Lowery's relationship. Tell us about you and Amos Lowery's relationship.
We was very close.
Oh, yeah?
We were like sisters and brothers, not Amy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We were like sisters and brothers. Everybody thought we were sisters and brothers.
And then both of you are from Arkansas.
Yeah, from Holly Grove, Arkansas.
Mm-hmm. And because he was the oldest, he was able to hang out with you at the club, right?
So what
I
now?
said because he was the oldest nephew, you guys were able to hang out together a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We did.
Oh yeah. And then you said he went away. You went away and you didn't see him for how long?
36 years.
Oh my goodness.
He said he was on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
He was a cook on the ship. And they would go down and stay under the water and stay for months at a time.
Mm.
When
Wow.
yeah.
And when he came home, his wife had left him. That's what he said?
When he came home, his wife had left him
Mm.
for another man.
Wow. What a story that was. And then you said one day, maybe about 13 or more years ago, he called out of the blue. And you hadn't heard from him in 32 years. He called out of the blue.
36 years.
36.
All of that time I would go home. I was living in Chicago, and I would go home and ask the family had they seen him.
Mm.
They always say no.
Mm-mm-mm. Wow, bruh.